Hi guys, welcome back to a new video, and today I want to show you guys everything that I drew for the month of March. And before we get into the whole video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more sketchbook updates. Okay, so for a disclaimer, if you are new here, hello. I actually draw from left to right because I'm a left-handed artist. I can't really draw from left to right. It's difficult sometimes, and I end up just drawing like that. And yeah, so I found the better way for me personally to draw is to go right to left. And yeah, so we are going to start off with March 1st. So we have a cute witch slightly opening, well, lifting her shirt. I actually like this pose. Obviously it was referenced. I use Pinterest for all my reference photos because I just find it more reliable than Google and more convenient. And yeah, all the poses I want it's just on the app, so I just use Pinterest. You guys can use whatever you want, but me personally, I prefer Pinterest. So for day 2, I tried to draw a witch with a huge sword. It kind of reminds me of Berserk a little bit. I don't know why I drew that sword that big. I guess I was trying to be edgy and draw like a warrior witch type character, but yeah, she's still pretty. So for day 3, in on the little corner here, I drew my character Rain, which I do have a little illustration of her right here. If you haven't seen the video of me drawing all my characters on these mini canvases, I'll link this one down below, as well as the other characters, because I really did have fun with that whole series, but it took a while to just finish all of them. So yeah. So for day 4, we have my character Jack, and I have him right here. He's adorable. So I drew him for day 4 and day 5. He is very inspired by music, so I decided to have that character trait type deal in this illustration. I believe this was reference. I don't remember. I think I drew this from memory. You can tell. Well, I can personally tell like which drawings were referenced and which ones were not. It's fine. I don't mind. So we are going to the next page. So for day 7, we have my character Luke, and I believe that's supposed to be Olivia. And here are the characters right here. So I believe this is supposed to be Olivia as a child and Luke as an older teenager. He's an adult in my story, like a young adult, like 20. Yeah, so yeah. For day 8, I have Luke again. I love this drawing. I love how I drew his face. He looks like he is filled with so much emotion. It's everything. So for day 9, we have Luke and Olivia. And just a disclaimer, they are not a couple in the story because of the age gap. That's one of them. And I find him to be more of a brother to Olivia because she is the only child in my story, so she looks up to him, and throughout the whole story they just bond more together, so he's very protective of her like a big brother. It's adorable. I love it. So yeah, here we have Luke and Rain, my two characters again. They are like, they do battle it out in the comic. They're like rivals a little bit, but then he later he later becomes more like a friend to her, and then it's adorable. I'm like saying so much lore about my characters. I haven't even like drawn my comic or anything. I'm still like planning and planning, never actually drawing it. And if I do, I just like stop for months. It's hilarious and kind of sad, but whatever. Comic work takes like so much of your time, regardless of art style, skill level, etc. It's so time consuming. So for day 11, we have my character Rain. I tried to draw her not really skinny because she's like a buff character, kind of. So she's not like petite or like little. So I drew her with curves and stuff. I tried to. And plus, she's an adult, so yeah, I don't want her like having like childlike features on her body and stuff like that. That's kind of weird, but whatever. Um, so, oh my gosh. So for day 13 and 14, I tried to participate in the webtoons comic contest thing everybody and their mom is doing. I don't think I'm gonna do it, guys, because I do not have the time. Unfortunately, I don't really mind, but I was character designing some characters, and here we have the first one. So this is Rally. She is supposed to be like a witch inspired by Kid Core slash Rainbow Core. So I drew her as a jester. This was supposed to be her final design. She low-key looks like a Pomni from the Amazing Digital Circus. I think that's what the show is called, the popular YouTube show. Yeah, it's a pretty cool cartoon. I highly recommend it. So that's her. I like how she turned out, and I like how whimsical and fun she looks. So adorable. Okay, so for day 16, okay, so this is supposed to be, well, her name is Pearl. This was the second character that was going to be in my whole webcomic type thing. She's inspired by like pastel, elegant, and yeah, I don't really like how her outfit turned out. I realized after drawing the previous character, the other ones, I do slowly like decline character design wise because it got much harder because every character is based on a clothing style, aesthetic. So we had Kid Core slash Rainbow. She is pastel slash elegant. So yeah, I'll show you guys. This is the next this is the next page. This one I'm very upset about because I love earth tones, and her name is Eve, as you can see. This was day 17, by the way, 18, 21. So I did skip a couple days throughout her design because I was honestly struggling a lot with her, and I feel bad because, again, earth tones, cottage core, well, not really cottage core, like goblin core type stuff like that, whimsical, earthy outfits I love. And I'm just annoyed that her outfit in general turned out the weakest compared to the others. It's annoying, but oh well. Okay, so this is the final character in my whole like design sheet thingy. So we have day 22, 23, 24, 25. So this character, her name is Grim. She is supposed to represent gothic slash like loungewear type. So she's supposed to be like very laid back, but also loves wearing like spooky clothing. I did struggle with her a lot, and yeah, this is her final design. I do like this little chibi I drew of her on the bottom. I think that it is indeed very cute, but yeah, let's just move on. Okay, so we have days 19 and 27. It's gonna be a little bit confusing right here, but I am doing a little series where I'm drawing characters based on the Crayola 8 retired color crayon thing. Yeah, so I did Dandelion, I did Magic Mint, and I did Orange Red. And the reason why this half is blank is because I'm not done with the whole challenge yet. So yeah, this week I'm giving myself a break with drawing the characters. And yeah, I honestly like how it's going. Character design has always been a favorite of mine to do, but I'm kind of weak at it a little bit at the same time, but I still do it sometimes because it's very fun. So I believe this is the last page. Yep, the last page. So day 26, I drew a cute witch. I love her pose and everything. I just don't like the hat. I feel like the hat looks kind of weird, but that's okay. So for day 28, I drew a witch again, and I don't know if you guys could see on the bottom, her pose it's awful. So I was like, why not use a sticky note? And this turned out way better. I'm so happy about it. It looks 10 times better than the first sketch, and I was very annoyed with it at the same time because I used a reference and I was like taking my time with it, but it's whatever. So for day 29, I wanted to try and do like a comic panel idea situation. So I drew my characters Luke and Jack, and they're like having like a little man-to-man conversation type deal, and Jack is just like in the clouds or just like, oh, I don't know, but I like how this panel turned out. I low-key should color it because it looks amazing, but whatever. Next we have day 30. Okay, so I drew Jack again. I tried to do like a foreshortening perspective type deal, and I tried to add a bit of color to it. This day I did nail it. I used these. They're like Crayola super tip markers. I have a bunch of them, so yeah. And then the last day I kind of rushed it, but this is Jack again, and I don't hate it, but I feel like I could have done a better job because I love Jack so much. He's one of my favorite characters to draw. And that is it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching and sticking with me throughout my whole ramble situation. I really appreciate it. I feel like I did draw more this month, and I will continue on to do it for the month of April. And I feel like this sketchbook, it's like almost done a little bit, almost. But I'm very happy that I'm drawing every day, or at least I'm trying to, because it's very important as artists to try and draw even when we don't feel like it, regardless of if it's a doodle or like a full page spread type deal. Just something, it's better than nothing, and I'm trying to like remind myself that, because drawing is supposed to be fun and educational. Again, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video next Friday. Bye!